So, did you find everything? That map will lead you straight to where you can find my materials. Oh, but do keep an eye out for monsters. Excellent. It's all here. Thanks. If you're not in a rush, wait here while I finish up.
I get that it's your profession, but do you actually enjoy this? Making weapons?
Of course I enjoy it. That's why I chose this job. Besides, it's the wielder who dictates the true value of a tool. Weapons, too. Aye, that's especially true for weapons. Yes, yes! I've done it! Feast your eyes on my masterpiece! My gift to you, I insist.
I may not be the gentlest owner, you know.
Use her as you like. The wielder dictates the value of the tool, remember? And by association, the value of the maker. Therefore, what good I put out into the world depends on who I entrust with my weapons. That's how I choose to see my part in it all.
Hell of a lot of pressure to put on some guy you just met, don't you think?
The adapter that your friend made. It's a gift in more ways than you know. He was thinking of your future, of what you might do after the dust settles. Today, you may have no choice but to wield a weapon. But tomorrow, years from now, think about it if you haven't. The man who fashioned your adapter is an inspiration in his own right, and that's no lie. Maybe one day you'll ask me to turn your arm into a giant egg beater. I'll make it so you can whip up a cake to serve 100.
Weird time to be joking around, man.
Not joking in the least. That's the price for my masterpiece. You owe me a cake fit for a king. So don't you go dying on me. You hear?
Yeah. Talk about a weirdo.
Friendly, though.
True. A weirdo with the heart of gold.
You know, the more I think about it, maybe the ideal weapon isn't a weapon at all. I'm counting on you to put my masterpiece to good use, all right?
that.
My turn!
Come on.
Stay down now!
It's on you.
Yeah, I'll do it. Got it. So now.
It's on now. We're all done.
That's it.
You're done.
these? They are! Gungaga mushrooms!
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
Passing through. You.
What?
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else. Who are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see? Whee!
Well then.
Aww!
Welcome to Gungaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Come on. The hill's this way. You coming? Our village is a quiet one, as you can... tell. Let's keep it that way. Don't get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose. Thank you. So what is this?
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure. It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day... So, they're cheap as well. This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gungaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't they say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free. Woohoo! Don't mind if I do!
I'm, gonna take a look around.
Seriously, get some rest, okay? Those Gungaga mushrooms you found? They're all yours if you want them. We got more than our fair share.
That Sisney lassie was right, you know. If Shinra had wanted to, they could have done something about the reactor. But instead, they looked the other way. Willful negligence killed those people, and everyone thinks Avalanche are the bad guys. Sad. Aerith hasn't been herself since we got here, has she? Wonder why. Does she know the place? Aerith hasn't been herself since we got here, has she? Wonder why. Does she know the place?
Telling species apart can be difficult. What looks like a Gungaga mushroom may in fact be poisonous. For me and my nose, the difference is obvious. But for someone like you, well, let's find out. Which of these do you think they are?
Right ones.
Correct. I suppose this scent does make it rather obvious. The soil here is exceptionally easy on the paws, as if it exudes life itself. The soil here is exceptionally easy on the paws, as if it exudes life itself.
Today, I'm going to teach you about an important part of our history, about the terrible accident that forever changed Gungaga and her people. When it was being built and afterwards, we kept our distance. It was Shinra's, so we trusted them to take care of it. But one day, 3 years ago, without any warning, the reactor exploded.
See how they dry their mushrooms here? Bet they'd make for a mean stock. Doubt there's much it wouldn't improve. Soups, pilafs, maybe even a pot roast. What sort of thing would you go for?
These rooms are Gungaga's specialty.
Pilaf, I guess. What's in that again?
Well, rice, bit of soup stock, and what else? You know what? It's better if you just taste it. I'll make it for you sometime. See how they dry their mush? Doubt there's much it wouldn't What sort of thing would you go for?
Gonna go with the pot roast.
Ah, why does that not surprise me? I remember Mom saying how Claudia's was the best she'd ever had. If you tell me what it was like, I could try and make it for you. Imagine eating Gungaga mushrooms every day. Now that's luxury for ya. Imagine eating Gungaga mushrooms every day. Now that's luxury for ya.
These rooms are Gungaga's specialty.
Gungaga's been a sleepy town for as long as I can remember, but I guess nothing can stay the same.
Come now, that's enough. Can't you see you're scaring the poor man? Sorry for all that. It doesn't take much for them to get worked up. I'm Jijun, a farmer. I should be hard at work, but my back's forcing me to take a break for a short while. Oh, do you play Queen's Blood by chance? A game would help to pass the time. Sitting around soaking up the sun is all well and good, but at this rate, it's liable to put me to sleep. be? Aren't you something? Why, you were running circles around me like one of those professional racing chocobos. So is that how all you young folk play these days? Oh. Queen's blood sure has changed. Us old-timers can't keep up anymore. But you know, that's exactly the way it should be. You're better off harnessing that energy. While you've still got enough to live. You can sit and relax to your heart's content when you get older. And that's why you should spend your youth getting up to all. If you ever tire yourself out, though, I'll be...
Children of the planet, open your hearts to the words of our mother. Runs deep. It seeps down, creeps into the very bosom of the planet. She cries out in need of your aid. But if we do not answer, the expectant land will be overrun by dark fiends, by decay, become as barren as the desert. For the light stream is all. Without it, this planet we call home will perish.
Finally. Glad to get all that planting out.
Children of the planet, open your hearts to the words of our mother. Beneath your rich, fertile fields, a rot runs deep. It seeps down, creeps into the very bosom of the planet. It cries out in need of your aid. But if we do not answer, these fecund lands will be overrun. My dark fiend.
Goodness me, how many years has it been since we settled down here?
You expect me to remember? It's been ages, and an honest-to-God roller coaster of a time.
Friend of yours? Come in.
Please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zack? Are you all right?
Fine. What did you say his name was?
Zack. Zack Fair.
Zack? Sorry. No.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but...
When I first saw you, I thought, maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zack.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They sure do.
Say, if you do happen to see Zack, would you tell him that we miss him, and to please get in touch?
Of course I will. We should probably be heading back, don't you think?
What? Already? At least have something to eat before you go.
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Another time, then. Here. Sorry. Every time someone says they're from Midgar, we can't help but hope that person knows our son. Couple of bumpkins like us often forget it's a big city. Sorry. A couple of bumpkins like us often forget it's a big city.
All this talk of another war has me worried. But I know I'm not the only mother afraid for her son. All this talk of another war has me worried. But I know I'm not the only mother afraid for her son.